No, I know.
You know, because
he could make it even further.
He's going to be very athletic. We already know he's going to beast those challenges.
Yeah.
And his social game. One of the best social games.
Yeah.
It's great.
Like, genuinely.
There's no way, he's able to fly under the radar
He's
like
so
that.
freaking likable.
People love
He
him.
is the bulkiest dude
I know,
here.
that's why.
And nobody sees him as a threat.
Right.
And people follow him on social media for this. That's crazy.
Right.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
He's saying he was a football player. I imagine a D1 athlete.
He was.
He was.
You know?
Yeah.
And so, but nobody is threatened
Right.
whatsoever by
That's
him.
great. Because he's so sweet.
I mean, I'm not even threatened by him.
Yeah. And he's a feminist. Come on. Where'd you find him?
Now, I think another thing to watch out for all potential budding showmances, and
Leah
this
and
just
Cam.
might be me,
I know. Yeah, Cam
Leah
and
and
Leah.
Cam.
Damn.
That's super
I was
obvious.
trying to shoot my
Well, you can tell Cam. You can
I
tell.
was trying. I still got a chance. America, give me some time.
Yeah, nah, that's true.
So,
I could pull this off. What, he's a D1 athlete who has a profound appreciation for music with a winning smile. And he's
And a
really
good
young.
heart, yeah.
And he's a good heart. He's a feminist. But have we considered?
Is that Lisa?
That was Lisa, yeah.
Lisa just passed by.
So, yeah.
Damn.
So Cam, I feel like Cam and Rubina, great players,
I agree.
who we would love to see go far in the game, but just gotta watch out for.
Yeah, no, 100%. Too.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, I've already told you, but we've agreed that we're not gonna put each other up on the block.
Yeah. I don't have any reason to put her on the block either.
Yeah.
I genuinely, yeah. Because I also believe her when she says things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's good to have those kinds of people. Because if they're at their word, it's easier to, you know what I mean? To kind of predict maybe.
Exactly.
But I think she is probably a really good competitor too.
Yeah, look at us. We really just trying to stick our necks in with probably the best competition. But like, you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way.
Same.
You know, because there's an alternate scenario where you could go the route of getting these people out now before jury, and then getting in with the people that haven't had the best social games or likability, like Angela, like Kenny,
That's
like
true.
Makensy.
True.
But it just wouldn't be fun to play that way.
No, 100%. Also, just the vibe of that room upstairs. Like, that felt so good.
It felt so good.
No, yeah. I can't remember who.
Like,
I know it was all of us. We were all there.
It was all of us. It was Cam. It was Chelsie. It was Cedric. It was Tucker.
Right.
It was Rubina. It was Brooklyn.
It was everyone except for Matt, Mackenzie, and
Except
Leah.
for I think even Lisa was up there too, actually.
For what?
Talking about how when we were all upstairs hanging out, like the vibe was just really nice between everyone.
When?
I don't even remember.
Last
Probably
night.
yesterday.
Or yesterday.
Yeah.
No, like, the vibe in there felt so
We were
comfy.
in the aquarium room.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
I was like, oh, I could get used to this.
Yeah, this is a good group.
Yeah.
And that's how many people?
Yeah.
It was a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
It was like at least 12, I think.
And that was the thing about Matt, dude. He was just always talking over everybody and like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he might watch it back and he'll see that obviously, like, he didn't deserve what Angela did.
No, nobody should have bring up anyone's family.
No, 100% no.
Like, that wasn't cool.
Yeah. But maybe he'll
She shouldn't
understand a
have
little
said,
bit
she
better.
shouldn't have said the thing about, oh, MJ could do better either. It's like,
Yeah.
just keep it to game.
But he'll probably see and understand like how his communication skills
Yeah.
might not be as effective.
And I do genuinely think he's a good
Right.
person. Like,
Same.
he helps kids with the youth and like tries to
yeah.
get them to do better with their lives. Like I don't do shit like that. Like he's a good person.
No,
but,
totally.
But he just needs to listen a little bit more. And
He's also, yeah.
An like a vegan alternative for like a binding.
Not till after the
thought he
veto.
was with Matt, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
And then he's just like, nah, I'm not doing that. And then after the veto, he's like, all right, time to talk to people a little bit.
Am I the only, like, I feel like this season, and maybe it's just because I've been out of the loop, but why do I feel like this season just was late to form alliances? compared to other seasons.
I feel like because Matt was trying to do everything, and everybody wasn't fucking with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we tried to do this shit with Angela, and she didn't believe it. And so, like, you know what I mean? It's
also,
like...
Angela's approach in, like, talking to everyone, she didn't want to create a majority alliance. She just wanted a majority. I don't know if she had that conversation with you guys, where she was like, there were 9 people that she had been speaking with, and she was, like, looking for overlap in who they were talking to, and I was one of the last people talked to. So I was like, so there's a 9-person majority who I don't know who all's in it, and I haven't even shared who I want to work with. So I was like, cool, I'm at the bottom of this. Awesome.
Yeah.
And then she just didn't form anything, and then it's like...
And then when we tried to do it for her, because she was scared she didn't have one, she threw it in our face.
Yeah,
Like-
she was crying and upset because I fucked up, you know, like whatever. And so we're like, don't worry.
Right,
we'll
we
help
got
out.
you. We'll do something.
And then she... we gave her the most, like...
On a
you are
silver
important.
platter.
Like, you are an important part of this team.
And she's like, oh, you weren't looking me in my eyes because I'm looking at the TV to see if anybody's talking.
Paranoid. She's getting paranoid.
Yeah.
No, she is really paranoid with everything.
100%.
Like me sharing a bed with Mackenzie, she's come up to me being like, she's very well spoken, like, oh, she hasn't changed, like how you view me. I'm like, girl,
I wasn't
just
worried
don't have
about that
anywhere
at all.
to sleep.
I was like, Tico's
You know
not
what I
stupid.
mean?
Like, she
Yeah.
knows what's
Say-
up.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't talked game with any 3 of them.
Right.
Literally an hour ago, they were trying to get you to put me up, man.
I'm not. She had that information though. That's the weird part. Like,
Yeah.
That's why you just know she's not.
Yeah.
Thinking straight.
Yeah.
So
I thought
think-
because she watched this show, she would understand that you can't always, like...
assume.
Right, yeah, the
Right.
worst in people.
Especially if you're trying, when you make an alliance, you just gotta give
You
a
gotta
little
trust
bit
somebody.
of faith.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
can't trust nobody.
Yeah, at least find one person you can trust,
Right.
and that you don't have to question.
Right.
I just don't
Right.
get it, bro.
I thought that, like, with the season theme being AI, I thought that, like, since we vote her in, America would be, like, submitting what they want her to do, who they want to vote for, whatever, and then she would have to follow it, and it would go through, like, an algorithm, and it chooses the most optimal whatever, and then we would be able to figure out what America is seeing through her decisions. Fucking smart. I was like,
That's next
Leah
level.
told me that she actually figured it out through the wording of what it was. She was like, oh, because I guess Julie was like, if you hit yes, there will be consequences. I forget what the fuck
Oh,
it was,
yeah,
but it was
yeah,
some
it was
shit
pretty
like
on
that.
the news, yeah.
And she said that, and I was like, I did
Yeah.
not pick up.
But you know what's crazy? I was gonna say yes until she said that.
and you're like, fuck
I was
you.
like, how you gonna threaten me? No.
I was originally gonna hit no. in my
You know
head
what it
until
was
she-
too? Because the dreamer part, I was like, oh my god.
I was like, oh, fine, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say yes.
But she said she shaped surfboards, and also, if you shape surfboards, chances are you also surf, and there's no way her hair would be that blue if she surfed all the time. No way. There's no way.
Oh,
That
they
shit would
wash
have been,
out?
yeah, that shit would have been like
I
like
can't-
silver green.
And honestly, low key, I thought she was
can't
cute.
say.
Yeah, Joseph.
Maybe 10% of it.
You're like, no, put her in.
Bar for bar. And I was like, I don't think anyone's shaping surfboards in this century. And then he said, like,
Yeah.
whether you accept it or not, like,
And Angela like gave him that look where she was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "You
dude.
brought up his mom.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't necessary. Like,
Yeah, it sucks that I wish the blow up didn't happen because I feel like he did not have the best week. You know what I mean?
no, yeah,
And it sucks that he went out that way.
Yeah.
But Matt, I hope you know that we voted you out not because we were Team Angela,
Right.
but because you were gonna kill us in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done talking. We're tired.
don't tell people that, like, what's it called?
what I do.
If your Kenny was so fucking pissed at you, bro.
I know he hates me.
With the, when you were like, oh, well, I'm not using the veto. And
Dude, he took that completely out of context. That's not what
What do you
happened.
mean I'm not
He's
using
telling me
that?
about that.
No,
He's like, the kid tell me.
Oh, yeah, he told me that
No,
too.
he just doesn't like me, and so he takes everything I do out of context.
Oh, okay.
Because what happened was Cam said that before me, And Matt said the same thing before.
Said what?
me.
Said what?
Basically just said that they were mad that Lisa was asking them to play in the veto competition. and they were like, yeah, and then she expects me to use it on her? I'm not going to use it in the first week. And I go, yeah, nobody would use it in the first week. So I was just agreeing with what they were saying, but he fucking hates me. So he just took, no, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He was telling me, yeah, the kid's sitting there telling me that he's not going to use it right, as if I'm not on the block.
Who? And I told
You
him.
told me the
and
same
he-
thing.
And I told him, I was like, and I told him, because he said the same shit to me, and I was like, who would use it? Like, that's all that was. He just don't like me, so he just takes everything I say and like.
my family
Yeah.
and food truck. It's Maddie.
No, me and him before the thing, he said something else because I was like pacing. He's like, why are you pacing? What? And I was like, why do you always have something to say to me? like, I was like, you always got something to say to me. And then he goes, and he felt bad and he did apologize. So I think we're good now.
That's good.
But like, yeah.
I didn't take him too seriously.
No, he took that completely out of context.
I was
Like,
like,
no.
man,
I'm like,
he's bad
Cam
mouthing
and
my
Matt
boy.
just said the same thing I said, but when I say it, I'm bad. Like, I know, dude.
Joseph is like, just give me
For
a
shit
fucking
I'm not
break.
doing. Like, it's fucking stupid.
The fact that we earnestly looked Angela in the eyes and we were like, I was giving her the pep talk of my life. I was like, it's gonna be okay. I was like, you are a good player. People appreciate your presence. It is important that you are here. And the whole time she's like, these fucking liars. It's so funny.
It's so crazy because she doesn't even understand the fact that nobody was against her.
No.
We was trying to align with
I'm
her.
literally trying to help you.
Everyone was so happy for her when she won that angel.
Like, genuinely,
And
really,
she just-
nobody would. The only person who's probably upset was Kenny. You know what I mean? Because she came in second.
Yeah.
It's like if you're playing Monopoly and you have like a bunch of hotels on your property and you're actually doing a good job and then you accidentally roll a 6 and you land on your friend's property and you have to pay $12 and then you just
And
instantly
I'm like,
flip
and
the
I'm
board.
also like, Kenny, do you want me to lie to you? And say that, yes, I would use the veto on. Like, what do you want? Like, nobody would use the veto the first week.
Hey, he
Right.
seemed to appreciate it when I lied to him about Kimo. It was so funny.
Yeah.
He told me, he was like, I know against Maddie, I don't stand a chance. But if I'm next to Kimo, you got me, right? I'm a competitor. I was like, of course. Yes, I sleep
here's
next
another
to
thing,
this
too.
guy.
Somebody came up to me and was like, Kenny thinks that you don't like him. I'm like, it's not that. It's that he doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Like,
He's made up
And
his
here's
mind.
another thing too. Why would you tell me how skilled you are athletically? You know what I mean?
No, yeah. It's,
Especially because it's not like he's trying to form an alliance and he's like, sharing like,
Athletic they are,
Right.
But like, how does Tucker get away with it? You know what I mean?
because he's a goofball.
because he's a goofball. Yeah, I don't think anybody takes him seriously.
And he's not running around like Matt trying
Yeah.
to fucking.
No.
Matt would have been fine if he wouldn't have done shit. If he
Yeah.
would have done
If he would've just
nothing,
chilled.
like
Yeah.
literally, he would have been fine. Like,
Yeah.
And I
It's-
think people would have waited to take
He
him
had it
out.
in his head that he was going to be this big target and whatever. I'm like, bro,
He-
literally, if you would just calm down.
And you didn't put people's names out there.
Right, yeah.
Then it would have
And
been
he
a
didn't play
completely
so
different
sloppy.
scenario.
Like,
Yeah.
he straight up was telling us, were you in the storage room when he was talking about his conversation with Angela? And he was like, yeah, I straight up told her to her face that I thought, like, it was, if I didn't win this, you were going to put me up. And so I knew I had to take you out, like all this.
Well,
I was
he's-
like- and he's saying this, and in my head I was like, you told the HOH this?
Dude, after the HOH competition, he came in the backyard and told everybody she's gonna put me up. She's gonna put me up, like right away. And I'm like, bro, have you watched the show before? Everybody's gonna tell her, and then you're self-fulfilling prophecy, bro. Like you're gonna go on the block.
Yikes.
Like, he said it in the kitchen too. He said it in the kitchen, then he said it again in the backyard. And I'm like, this fucking kid, bro. Like, goddamn.
Wish him the best, though.
No,
Yeah.
he's a good person.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good person. He means well.
I do want to be his friend.
Yeah, and I feel
We're
like at
gonna-
times he
I'm gonna
genuinely
be his
wanted to
friend.
work with me, but I'm just like, bro, you're gonna sink my game. Like, you're just bad.
Yeah.
You're trash. At this game.
At this game, he might be. Yeah.
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
in most
Trying
of
to blend
life,
something
it
else.
sounds like he like created a run club
Yeah.
in Atlanta, and they have like sponsors and
And
shit.
has like over hundreds of people
No.
that come.
Yeah, I'm like,
And he's helped.
And
He's told me
like-
he's helped kids turn their lives around.
yeah,
Like,
he's got a heart.
He's a good
for it.
person. But
Yeah.
He's gonna change the world.
For sure.
I don't doubt it.
For sure.
Don't doubt it.